Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, I'll be doing a reaction to the Friday the 13th, the final chapter. It's the fourth movie. I'm going to be watching the trailer. I came out in 1984. Like I mentioned, it's the fourth film, and it was originally supposed to be like how the subtitle was, the final chapter, even though it really wasn't, because, sorry y'all, I'm trying to get some off my finger. Um, but I need to stop messing with it. But yeah, it's supposed to be the final chapter, even though it's a complete lie. Since literally 1 year later, they make the fifth movie, and it's like, like really. Um, like I mentioned in my part two movie, trailer reaction. Part two and the final chapter are the two that always alternate of which one is my favorite, my top favorite, within my ranking. Um, and like I mentioned today, it is part two. And who knows? Tomorrow it could be the final chapter. It just depends. It just depends on my mood. That's really how it is. It's like it just depends on my mood, or like whichever, or like when I watch them, I I would change like my ranking between the two. So yeah, it is the movie that we are introduced to Tommy Jarvis, who is an iconic character in the franchise. He has his own trilogy from part four to part six. And yeah, it's a it is definitely probably probably one of the best, along with part two and six. Well, I like part six, but like I like part six. I like how it's directed. I like the script and I like the characters, but I don't watch as much as I do with part two and four. But yeah, part four is definitely an enjoyable film. It's basically 80s horror movie gold. And all the characters are very sympathetic. Like when they get killed, you feel bad for them. Well, except for one, Ted. I don't feel bad for him. Um, and and the and one of the twins, the more slutty one. Um, but that's about it. But yeah, I already dragged this out for long enough. So without further ado, let's get to the action. And this trailer is really good too.
Before, you have felt the terror, known the madness, lived
Trish was a. I liked Trish. She was a really good final girl.
is the one you've been screaming for.
And the kills was also really good too.
Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Jason is back. He moves like a shadow. Dark.
Oh, Paul too. Didn't care for Paul.
He never utters a word. He doesn't even seem to breathe. He simply, mindlessly, mercilessly kills. But now, Jason's reign of terror is over. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Friday, April 13th, is Jason's unlucky day.
Okay. So that is it for the trailer, and that is it for the video. Since I already gave my thoughts in the beginning. Um, yeah, like I mentioned, there were only like a few side characters I didn't care for when they died. Um, Yeah, Paul, I forgot about him, but when I saw him in the trailer, I was like, oh yeah, him too, because he was just a trafficking boyfriend. The only reason why I even got a reaction from Jason was because of how Jason killed him. I was like, ooh. um, Again, didn't care for the more slutty twin. Didn't care for Ted. And I also didn't care for Axel. Um, yeah, Axel. Didn't care for him. I was just like, oh, he's just a nasty sleazeball. I was like, boy, bye. But he had a gnarly death scene. He was first killed in the film. Um, but yeah, that's it for this video. So comment down. So yeah, comment down below on your thoughts of the final chapter. Did you watch it when it first premiered in theaters, or did you watch it later on in the future? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Um, and did you have any favorite kills or any favorite scenes? Or did you have any favorite characters in it? Comment all the stuff down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.